everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be making a chicken curry. It's a medium curry, it's Uncle Ben's sauce. Now, I only ever buy Uncle Ben's, being a name brand, when it's on special, so I can't remember how much it costs, but it was around about £1. They normally sort of half the price. Anyway, Uncle Ben's medium curry with some egg fried rice from the pound stretcher, costs 50p. There we go, bit of a bargain there. Got some onion, got some chicken over there, which I'll show you, Hunter's chicken. Got that on a bargain as well. As you may be able to see from the date, I've had this in the freezer for 6 months. I got this, see, this is down from £4 down to £1.04. Now, the bargains are getting really difficult to find in the co-op because they'd rather, they don't want to put the old discount anymore. So anyway, but this was from a batch that I bought 6 months ago. I'm going to cook this up. I'm going to pan fry it, then add the vegetables, add the sauce. First job is to cook the chicken. There you go. It's been defrosting for a few hours. There's some cheese in there as well, which it's probably not going to hurt. I'm not going to put the excess cheese in there, but whatever's on the chicken will just have to stay there. Okay, I'm going to fry this and then I'm going to chop it up. Meantime, while that's heating up and cooking away, I'm going to take the time to chop up. So I'm come this way. 2 sort of medium-sized onions, which I'm going to fry with the chicken, with the vegetables, all that lot. Now I'm sure there must be an easy way of doing this without endangering my fingers, but anyway, it's going to be, it looks fairly chunky. I might well cut it up into smaller pieces shortly. Okay, just try and get it as small as I can. Yeah, this is very awkward. I think I might have to buy a device or something so I can do this a lot easier without chopping a finger off. Anyway, there we are. So we get that in focus. It's quite chunky. I'll probably cut it up a little bit more so it's a lot finer. That'd be ideal. Okay, now I'm going to work on the chicken. There we are. Cut it up into big chunks, and now it's just a case of cutting it into even smaller chunks. So just cutting it up, moving it around, getting it all in contact with the heat. And we want it, as you've seen before, we want it on, for the size where I can just scoop up with a spoon and get a bit of chicken, bit of rice, bit of vegetable, bit of everything in there, all in one spoon every time. So it's going to be fairly small. There we go. I've turned it down a little bit. I'm going to turn it back up to 8. I turned it on to 7, but it's not heating up as much as I want to. There we are. So I'm just going to keep on doing that until it's all very small pieces. Okay, still cooking the meat. I've turned it up to 9 to get it a good hot heat in there. And I want it to be sort of golden before I throw in the onions. Because I want the onions to be really, really nicely cooked. Okay, another few minutes for the chicken here. Alright, I've decided to change things around a little bit. Oh dear. I'm going to put some peas and some carrot in here. This is pre-diced carrot. You can buy it frozen like this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more oil just to help the vegetables fry. Okay, I'm just going to mix these up, get the vegetables fried up. Then the last thing I do is put the onion in, fry it some more, and then put the sauce. Okay, because these vegetables are frozen, so they're going to take a little bit longer than thawed out veg, as you can imagine. There we go, so I'll just keep that moving around. Okay, it's been on there for a few moments. Now, there you go, the diced onion. That's 2 small, 2 medium onions. There you go, so that's going to take a few minutes to cook. I may put a little bit more oil in here, I don't know, but at the moment, just going to keep on mixing it so it all gets a chance to cook. Because once I put the sauce in there, all this stuff isn't cooking anymore as such, it's just sort of staying hot, so it needs to be well cooked before the sauce, because the sauce is just going to simmer. Okay, let's keep that on the heat. Okay, I've turned the heat down to 6.5. This has been frying for about 10 minutes or so. I've turned the heat down to 6.5 just for a simmer. Now I'm going to put in the sauce, the curry sauce. There we go. Yeah, it looks like a big lump of jelly, but it'll soon thin out. Speaking of thinning out, if as this cooking, if it gets too thick because it's been on the heat too long, you can always put some water in the jar here and shake it around to get all the remnants on the inside of the jar. Pour that in, and you basically you just be adding moisture to replace all this steam that you can see coming out. So a little bit of water won't hurt. Plus, I mean, you look at the ingredients. I mean, water is the first thing on the ingredients label here. Water, then tomatoes, then onions. Onions at 13%. And it goes in order, so there's more than 13% of what. So you just replacing what the heat's taken out. Okay, so we'll just give that a mix. Let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so, just constantly turning it over. It's starting to thicken up a little bit, so just like I said, put a bit of water in the jar, give it a shake. All that goodness that's on the inside of the jar will be now mixed in with the water, and just pour it in there. There you go, nice clean jar. Because I mean, whatever's in the jar is only going to go in the down the sink anyway. When you go to wash the jar, hopefully put it in the recycle bin. So you may as well put it back in here. Plus, it the water loosens up the curry mixture. Because you don't want it too thick, so you want it fairly loose here, as you can see. Alright, we'll give that another 5 minutes or so to gently simmer, and then we'll add it to some rice, and then we go to dinner. Right, now it's time for the rice. My original plan for this video was going to be for an egg fry, for a chicken sweet and sour, which is why I opted for the egg fried rice, and then I changed my mind and had a curry, which is why I've used the wrong rice. Anyway, so thought I wasn't working there. Right, so we're going to come back in 2 minutes, throw it all together. Okay, rice is done. Throw that in, just dump that there. Turn everything off. Now, just a case of pouring it on. Yeah, it's a pity. I'm a bit limited on the veg that I had in the freezer. I would have liked to put some sweet corn in there, and I don't know, maybe some other stuff if I can find it. But yeah, I just had the two vegetables. Anyway, let's have a closer look at this. There we have it. One very chunky chicken curry. And then this is mild as well, because I don't really go in for the hot stuff. Very nice. Yeah, like I say, a bit of sweet corn would have been really good for this. Oh, hot. As you may have seen on my previous curries and stir fries, I put broccoli. I might have some broccoli, actually. I don't know. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts go in with a curry and a stir fry. You know, people don't usually associate Brussels sprouts with that. You know, they figure it's just for, you know, Sunday dinner and stuff. But it's vegetables. I figure throw it all in. You know, if you like it, just throw it in. This is really good. There you go. Right, I'm going to eat this, and then for anybody who's interested, in about sort of 20 minutes when I've eaten this, I'm going to do a live stream. I've got a few topics I want to talk about. This funny story that happened to me again on the bus the other day. Yeah, I mean, I've got it written down, but there's a few subjects I want to speak about. If you're not aware, I've reopened the P.O. box. There's the address. It's open until the 21st of January 2020. So that's 3 months from today. 3 months today. I opened it up the other day, but had it on a timer, so it's actually activated today, being Monday. Anyway, if you want to send in your postcards made up of scrap bits of cardboard, send me your pictures, send me your drawings. If you want to draw a picture of Old Boggy or Papa Lazu, then by all means put that on a bit of paper. Put an Old Boggy face on there with a crayon and felt tip pen and whatnot. Send it in. Oh, in case, there you go, somebody will recognise this. I can't remember who sent it to me, but thank you to that person. That was on the last post box. Yeah, pictures of Old Boggy, Papa Lazu. You'll get a shout out, as will anybody who sends a postcard. And the stamps, same as the last post box thing, the stamps will go to the charity to buy somebody a dog. One of those helping dogs, you know. Anyway. There you have it. Thank you for watching.